Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about the quite new Boograin Digital's TRIVIUM one-knob amp bundle package. So there's two guitar amps, rhythm and lead, and a bass amp. I just wrote and recorded a song inspired by these fantastic plugins, and we're gonna see the video now where I filmed myself when I recorded myself. I used a couple of different guitars, this Mirage Custom from '87 being one of them. Then I used my LTD Phoenix bass and one of my signature Eclipses. All just a cable, the signal chain is just a cable, then it goes to my pedal board, but I'm only using the 14 Zool as a noise gate, because I like to have the gate before an amp, whether it's a real amp or a plugin. So I have bypassed the gates inside those amps. And then it goes to the high Z input of my Universal Audio Apollo X8 audio interface. And that's it. Alright, now let's listen to the song. Then we'll go into my DAW, which is Logic, and I'm gonna show you the amps, the arrangement, the whatever I used on the song. Enjoy! Alright, so this is the mix. There's two rhythm guitars, left and right, and they are exactly the same sound. Cabinet one that you can choose between modern and vintage cabinet, or load your own IR to here, or then use a third-party IR loader, and then you choose the no cab option. There's tuner, and then settings for gate and reverb. I had the gate off because I used 14 Zool noise gate in front. I always use gate in front. I don't like gate in the loop of an amp or wherever it is here, but that's something that I just don't like. And then there's a reverb for the clean channel only. So there's three channels: high gain, clean, and kind of this medium gain, which is yellow. And these are not the same. I mean, the high gain is, I think it's pretty much 5150. I have a couple here, and it was just like coming home. But the other amps, they are not 5150s. According to Jens, they are, you know, modeled after some other amps. So 2 rhythm guitars, and I feel myself while playing the left rhythm guitar. The right rhythm guitar had a little bit of harmonies. So let's listen to the rhythm guitars soloed, and let me show you what I did to them, like EQ wise and mixing wise. So not much, just adding a little bit 8K, a little bit 100 where it's actually closer to 85 Hertz, taking a little bit low mids out and upper mids, low cut around 70, high cut around 8. That was it, so not much, just like what I do with, you know, when I use my real amps and mic'd cabinets. When you get a good sound, there's, you know, not much you need to do. And I obviously did this in the context of a mix, just, you know, where it sits. And then I had a G3 multiband compressor, taming down the those palm mutes here on the verse especially. Let me show you. Just clears the low mid mud a little bit on those heavy palm mutes, and then a little bit soothe, just to get rid of some harsh, you know, exactly the same what I do with the real guitar amps. This is really realistic. I think they improve with every amp knob they release. It's getting scary realistic, and when I played, there was so little latency that I really didn't notice it. Tiny bit, but I got used to it really fast. So those are the rhythm guitars. Then there's these harmony melodies. Let's check in the context. Cool. So I didn't use the chorus. I used the built-in delay that is here, and I made it so that it's in sync with the tempo. And these were mono tracks, so the ping pong isn't an option. That's available only on if you have this on a stereo track. Cool, those were the melody guitars. Then the lead guitars, there was this intro lead. On that one I had the chorus on. Cool, and then the left and right lead guitars. It's here, lead left and lead right. A little bit of compression from a LA3A and a little bit of EQing in the bass. Around 10K boost, pretty much the same on the rhythm guitars. A little bit of the harsh upper mids, a little bit low mids out. Didn't add any low end, and I cut it low end to like low cut is at 120 Hertz. High cut around 8K. You know, really basic. These sound awesome. And then the main lead. So this was the intro lead, and then this one is the main lead. There's a lot of delay, so I send this lead guitar bus to H3 3000, it's this one, to make it a little bit wider, even though there is some chorusing, so it's really wide. And then I send it to, well, D2, but that's on 0, as you can see here. Then I send it to PCN70 that I blended in a little bit, so there's a lot of delay going on, because it just felt like, you know, more is more. So delay from the plugin and then a hardware delay, Lexican's PCN70. It sounded pretty good. Okay, let's put these off and let's listen the lead with and without the, I'm muting the PCN70 so you'll hear. Preset called pan delay, so it just kind of pans there behind, making the lead guitar even wider. Bass single track is it's the Trivium bass knob. The bass sounds like this. Let's solo it first. Cool. So what I did to the bass, there's a little bit of LHUA compressor, like with real gear, a little bit, you know, voice of God to add this kind of sub there. And then I did the EQing here, so I only added 5K, 3.5 dB, then 1.5K, 2 dB. There's a little bit high cut and a low cut, and the pre-in just add some analog mojo. That was it. And then the Fairchild, this wasn't even compressing, I don't think. I just like what it does to the sound. Let's see. It's at certain kind of presence or something, but it was compressing like 1 dB, so it's mainly just for the sound. I like that. The clean guitars, these are the rhythm, you know, setting and set on a clean sound, clean channel. And I'm sending the clean guitars to Dimension D, it's Universal Audio's Dimension D chorus, to SPX90, which is a hardware, it's their Yamaha SPX90, and then also to the H3000. So the clean guitars, they are exactly the same on both sides. They sound like this, they are on the verse. I'm also sending the rhythm guitar a little bit to the Dimension D and to the SPX90 and a room mic, kind of room sound, which is Universal Audio's Sound Studios, my own preset called Guitar Room. Add some depth. So, conclusion. These are awesome. These Boograins amp knobs, I mean, the original bass knob, I've used that on every single production, mix, recording, whatever I've done after it came out. It's amazing, and this is amazing too. Little bit different sound because the original bass knob was Ampeg. This feels, I don't know what it is, but it's a little bit different sound, and I love the fact that it's only like drive and then more gain. They sound really good. Me and Jens clearly we have the same taste because I didn't EQ the bass. I just added some top, to make it cut through the mix a bit better. All of these amps, the rhythm amp and the lead amp, these are fantastic. And there's chorus and delay you can bypass, and then you can tweak the delay and chorus settings even more with this one. Really simple, and I basically used the setting that these when I first opened these. I don't think I touched anything. Maybe I tweaked the output a little bit. I was like, yeah, sounds great. So you can create really professional, production sounds like this song at your home. The drums were MIDI drums. These were done by Devin James from Iron Stronghold Productions. His drum MIDI packs, and I routed them multi-out to Logic. I used the Superior Drummer, mixer, everything's zeroed, nothing going on, just full bleed raw sound, and then I mix, EQ, compress these drums like I do with real drums. Links in the description to this one. It's my affiliate link, so you get a small discount, 10% if I'm not wrong, and I get a small commission, which is very much appreciated. It helps me, helps my channel, me to create these kind of videos. So check that out, and that link leads you to the Bullgrain website, and whatever you end up buying from Bullgrain, I will get a small commission. Thank you in advance. Yeah, what can I say? Great stuff. It works. It's simple. One knob. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.